Well, today, man, check my nose to make. I tell you what, blowing your nose so much on this journey, I kid you not. Sometimes I just gotta be careful. But it is a beautiful day, though. I cannot complain. I am just, I'm at that last 1 mile that I always walk. So what I've been doing lately, I'm starting to walk that last 1 mile and just kind of just run my mouth. Started off today with meditation, yoga, did some push-ups. And what I started to notice these days is that every time I stretch in the morning, each breath that I take is becoming like a prayer. So I'm always saying thank you, and it's like I'm playing the music in my head. So now the yoga is really meditative. So each time when I turn myself, twist into a posture, it is like I'm whispering something into my head. One love, brother. Peace. It's like I'm whispering something into my head. So it's really amazing. Then after that, my first 3 hours of the day is the yoga and the push-ups. I'm trying. Well, that 500, 600 push-ups, it just takes me like 3 hours. I'm really trying. So that's what I do in the morning. I see a plane flying. Hold on. I had to get a glance of this. Can I see that plane? What the biscuit? I cannot see that plane. This is biscuit. Man, I'm looking at the sky, but I cannot see it. But well. So like I was saying. So the 500 push-ups in the morning takes me about 3 hours. Trying to do 500 to 600 push-ups, and I think also too, it's probably 2.5. But I have my rituals that I do in the bathroom, and I do my facial exercise in the bathroom. Our jaws right here has the muscles there. They are really connected to our spine. So now what is happening, as I begin to open up my chakras even more, like for example, when you begin to open up the chakras, you could actually pinpoint where your spine is. Like for example, my spine, because it's trying to get back in line, is right about when I can hold it on my teeth. Like this is my spine right here. I could feel the softness in my spine via this teeth and just right here. So, and those are the thing when they talk about opening up your chakras. Yes, you can open it, but the thing about opening up your chakras, you have to do, unless you have that natural flexibility where all your lower back is actually intact. But other than that, you gotta do a lot of push-ups and a lot of yoga. The thing about breathing into the body more is, I'm realizing, because every morning when I'm breathing into my body, I always know when my body's getting ready, because I begin to feel that mucus just drop out of my nose. That every morning. So I really look forward to that. I begin to feel that mucus drop from my nose, and as you can see, I'm just bounce walking right now. I begin to feel the mucus, and once I start to feel the mucus, it means yes, I'm getting ready. So I go in the bathroom, and then I have an affirmation that I say with my fingers. So I have 10 fingers. So what I do, anything that I want, I close my fingers, say it. So I repeat a couple of things about 30 times. So I use my fingers to do the counting. And each time when I fold my fingers, I put energy there. So I do all those things every single morning. It just means my day, the first 3 hours. Then after I finish with my back exercise, because from studying and reading a lot of chiropractor, how do they call it, and studying yoga, when anything is wrong with your body, look to your lower back, because that's where all the connections is. Your chakras, your spine, that thing is like the grass, should I say. When it's winter, it goes to sleep, but that thing really grows. And the growth of it is the development of the brain. And the development of that brain is the more you do your back exercise, do your push-ups and your yoga, you open up that third eye that they always talk about. You begin to feel that energy. So because for years now, all I've done is actually get up every single day between 1 o'clock in the morning to begin my yoga practice. It is a sense of light. It's like whatever it is that you're trying to go to, you're gonna get there. So a sense of light. So every single day, I've done it for 6 years. Overnight yoga blew me away. And what it is too, you might end up in a situation to where you do one posture for 6 months, because this thing is like a journey, how your body grows, and the more you breathe into your body. And I think the hard part is the food. So I have to eat light. Every one of us, our body, we all have different ways to eat. Some of us are just meant to eat very light, and some are meant to eat very heavy. So once you begin to discover your own body, that's another thing too. So those things, once I'm done with my, biscuit, the yoga and opening up my back, so I sit down cross-legged. When I sit down cross-legged, I pick up a book and read for 45 minutes to an hour. So right there, 4 hours is gone. And what crossing your legs, sitting trying to get into a lotus pose, sitting down cross-legged and reading the book is so amazing, because if you have an issue in your lower back, or if you have a stress that you're carrying, you feel the pain like there's no biscuit tomorrow. So trying to control that pain and trying to focus on the book and read the book attentively. You are reading the words bit by bit. So going back to a paragraph each time you read will become not a problem. So what it is, you are developing that photographic memory, like the one that you develop when you're watching the TV. So pretty much that's the other side of your brain that you're opening up. And once you begin to open that, you begin to realize how unique you are. Your veins are opening to learning anything. It means you could get up tomorrow and decide, okay, you want to study physics. It means you could get up tomorrow, you want to be a doctor. You could study anything you want. Your brain is. Nobody is a genius better than you are. Anything that anyone can do, you can do the same. And I think that's the misconception that we've had over the years, because we have used a trickery element. And that trickery element, I call it, is the verbal words of A's and the B's. So people learn differently. But the thing is, you can learn anything. You are a scientist. You could be anything. You could build a plane. And myself included. I wish somebody else told me this many years ago. But now that I discovered it, it is, all I'm doing is like right now, I have so much to learn. It's like education is for life. I can never ever stop learning. So I'm always educating myself every single day. And the more I read, the more I realize I know nothing. Yeah, I don't know anything. I'm speaking with my African accent right now. I don't know nothing. I used to think I know everything, but it is a lie. I don't know anything. Every time I pick up a book and read it. Hey, Chineke. When I read a book every day, I am very surprised. I realize I don't know nothing. And that being said, you gotta be able to, and that's the fun part that I'm having. Then there's this my bees, the Orishas, man. I was very fortunate when I was a little kid. I actually visited Nigeria from around the age of, actually stayed there from around the age of 8 to about 14. I wish I was more in my non-colonial senses at the time, but I managed to learn a little bit about the culture, and it followed me as I began to get old. So I went back to England by the time I was 16, 17. But that culture, that little time, I didn't start straight away, but it took me a while to come to my senses. That's all I gotta say. But that being said, man, gratitude. I'm just so grateful today. So I've been out here since 2 o'clock this morning. But what else can I say? One love, and peace. ẹ ṣé púpọ̀ ó dá.